Some people tell me I got great legs. I figure out why you make me beg. Does not compute.
Welcome back to NIGHTCHILD Reviews. Can I be honest? I don't want to be making this video. I really don't want to be making these videos, but I feel there's no other choice. Once again, the bootleggers have basically shown the Prince estate what to do. They've released a piano and microphone gala event, the January 2016 shows. It's got white and purple vinyl, there's analog tapes, CDs. Set. It's a beautiful looking set. There's a poster, there's art cards, there's a booklet, you name it. It's beautiful. I mean, you can see from the videos here, it's just beautiful. And again, it's a bootleg, not the estate, despite the fact the estate have now had not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, but 7 years to release Prince's final tour. They still haven't done it. It should have been the first release. There's no debate about that. It should have been the first release without question. And here we are 7 years later, it still hasn't been done. And this box set looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. I don't personally have it, but from the pictures I've seen and the people I've talked to, it's amazing. And yet, this is again money that the estate just throw away. They don't want. The fans have been clamouring for this project since it happened. The estate have the audio. The estate have the video. They can put in a tour booklet. They have all that. And I'm just, forgive me if I'm ranting, but I'm slightly tired of the argument, oh, these things take time. Really, because the bootleggers can do it. They can do it. They really can. There's no problem with that. It can be done. If there's a will, it can be done. We're talking about a box set here, which the bootleggers have made. Now, people will say, well, yes, but how many do they sell? But the estate can sell loads. Every pound spent on a bootleg is obviously a pound the estate could have had if they were interested, if they were putting stuff out there. This is way, 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 way overdue. And it just frustrates the hell out of me. I have to be honest. I'm a pretty laid back guy, but this just seems such a basic, obvious thing. And once again, the estate are dragging their heels, and once again the bootleggers are saying without judgment, okay, this is what the people want, we will give the people what they want. Now, bootleggers, I'm not recommending bootlegs, I'm not condoning them, and a lot of people say you shouldn't pay for bootlegs, and that if you want to it's always a grey area, and some people download them for free. It's a whole grey area. But the one thing is unarguable, is that bootleggers give people what they want, because otherwise it will be pointless doing what they do. And at the moment, the estate are absolutely, without question, helping bootleggers. There's no question about that, because what they're doing by not releasing the product officially, they're allowing this massive gap where the bootleggers will say, right, this is what Prince fans want, we'll put it out there. And don't get me wrong, it just, we had some beautiful sets. We had 1999, Sun of Times. We had some great releases, but that's all stalled now. It's been a while. I know there's been a change in ownership of the estate, but even now it's sort of 50-50 between the family and the company. There doesn't seem a clear direction. I don't know how engaged Sharon is or Charles are, but I hope they are. But ultimately, we don't have a lot of physical records like this. This should have been the first release. There's no question about it. There are countless projects in the vault. Diamonds and Pearls Super Deluxe apparently was ready. Loads of other projects are ready. And once again, it's left to the bootleggers to fill that hole. It frustrates me. And it's a missed opportunity. It's money they're throwing away. It also means that it's taken ages and ages for Prince's work to get out there. There's so much work in the vault. There's so many projects. Every tour was filmed, and yet here we are. These things are not actually being released. Oh, here come the police now, ready for cracking down on any bootleggers. You couldn't make this up. But I just, it's just such an easy win. It drives me absolutely spare, and I know people have said it, and they've said, oh, just release it. Those famous words, release it. It just, I'm sorry this isn't eloquent, but I just feel so, it's just the drive I see from Prince fans, you know, on Facebook, on Twitter. People know what the Prince fans want. They share work, they really engage, and yet they seem to be more energized, the fans, than the estate. The Bootleggers are certainly more energized. There's no question about that. There's no question. They're putting out loads of product. They put out Slaughterhouse, they put out Piano and a Microphone, they put out countless projects. And the estate are just sort of looking around going, oh, have we got anything? Is there a vault? I don't know. I know these things are probably more complicated than they seem, but my goodness, it's been 7 years. We've spent $45 million on lawyers, and we can't release a box set in the last, year or more? More than that. Forgive me. I just love to know what you think. I look at this set and I think of all the things that could have been, and I think of all the things that should have been released, and I think that, you know, whether it's ideas like the NPG Music Club or releases like this, I just think the quality of some of these bootlegs is just crazy. And like I say, whilst not condoning or supporting it, I just think, my God, you know, the estate with the greatest will in the world needs a rocket up them. They really need to move their butts. Sorry, I'm usually quite a calm guy, but just the frustration at the moment in the Prince community. And let me say one final thing before I stop this rant and apologise. This is not about the estate owing us. Not at all. What this is about is the estate owing Prince. They owe Prince, you know, the obligation to put his work out there, for his shows, to let people explore that music, let their lives be changed by that music. They owe Prince the very, very best, and they owe Prince a work rate that he had. And at the moment, we can't see it. We just can't see it. Forgive me. Sorry. My apologies. Other than that, I hope you have a very nice evening. Thank you.